There we go. Alright, we're going to... Hell yeah, Trex. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold for the 8th month in a row. Thank you for the continued support. Thanks for the initial stream yesterday. Keep up the work. Thank you. Very welcome. And yes, we're going to go ahead and we're going to play another league with PuntThenWhine's list. This is pretty sweet. All right, I recommend you check out the video in the description below where we talked about it real quick. And yeah, we played the first league, and then we're gonna play a second one right now. I'm gonna see how things go. So nice to play AmuLIT, man. So nice to play AmuLIT. We did play against Prowess last game, and this this list feels unprepared. Let's say unprepared for the Prowess matchup. We're definitely prepared for the control and like the John matchup and stuff, but the Prowess matchup, boy, was it rough. Okay, so turn 1 we play this. We're on the draw. Turn 2 we AmuLIT into Explore into this. Turn 3 we Transmute. Turn 4 we Titan. Turn 4 with an AmuLIT, an Interaction. It seems a little bit sketchy, right? We do have a lot of threats though, so it's nice that we have the mana and we actually have the AmuLIT. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. This is a greedy hand. I probably should not be keeping this, but let's do it for science. Probably if I were actually playing a tournament, I would have mulliganed this. Spellrunner, I wanted to not spoil it for people that haven't watched it. Whoops. Alright, if you have not watched it, then I'm sorry, that was spoiled for you. The signs they keep on the play are probably bull on the draw. Yeah, that's probably a good assessment. So we're playing against some Urza deck. Is this hand good against Urza? Probably not great. So I guess I'm going to play the T-West here just because it hides more information. Because next turn I'm going to play AmuLIT, then play Simic, then Explore, and then on my following turn I'm going to have enough mana to transmute. Alright, so blue-black Urza it is. It's not bad. It's not bad. He's going to be drawing some cards. Another Steerings, not the best draw. They bubble themselves? Why would you bubble yourself there? I don't understand. Steerings flooded. Steerings flooded. PogChamp? Huh. We can even do this through... Yeah, I'm doing it like this because I really want to blow up these Thopter Foundries. And by doing it like this, I can actually play around I can play around the mana leak, the artifact mana leak. Can't remember the name. Steering's here for a T-West. Another AmuLIT is... It's just not good, right? Yeah, we're just gonna get another T-West. We're gonna blow up this Foundries. Didn't even sack it to make a Thopter. My opponent is just like, yeah, you good, you good. So he camps Urza. Steerings. That's pretty nice. That's what we're doing, right? Is Karn better than second AmuLIT and Transmute this turn? It probably is, right? Like we get to play around counter magic and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like Karn better. So 1, 2, 3 plus this land. That's 4. And I guess we plus here. Plus on nothing. I'm not gonna plus on the AmuLIT because it's not unlikely for my opponent to have some number of like pushes in hand and stuff. Oh, that's a desperation move right there. I like that. I like to see that. So now explosives for 0 is just a blowout. Or I could just Worm Coil. Oh, so many options. Yeah, they even kept the wrong one, yeah. I think I'm just going to EE for 0 here. Because I can E for 0, Steerings, and also Transmute. So let's start here. Another Karn, thank you very much. Blue mana. 3 Transmute. For Summoner's Pact. Explosives for 0. And I want to blow it up right now so I can take my applying off mana. Oh. Wow. You don't see this one every day in Urza decks. Good old Mystic Sanctuary Inventor's Fair deck. Classic. Yeah, this land is doing nothing right now. And like a very big part of why Urza decks don't play this is because they just don't play that many artifacts to begin with. Opponent can attack the Urza, the Karn, and it just doesn't matter. It's a legendary wastes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good. Spin and find a snow-covered island. Hashtag sequencing. Alright, so we should be good now. Nice. I mean, I can just tighten them and like actually kill them. All right, dismember, Spective Negation. Actually, I think I like Steering's better than AmuLIT, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, there's a Karn. I think we keep this. Why I side out Sakura? Because my opponent's playing multiple fatal pushes and stuff like that. And these games never finish quickly. And when your games don't finish quickly, Sakura loses a lot of its value. So, like in the long game, I don't want to top deck a Sakura, right? Not a bad draw. Not a bad draw at all. Has the second force in the sideboard been relevant? Yeah, I mean it's mostly relevant against Blood Moon decks. That's the one that you are trying to. That's the ones that you are trying to dodge there. So my opponent probably has Archmage's Charm over there. Do I want to just throw this Dryad under the bus? I think now that it threw the AmuLIT, I'm going to throw the AmuLIT under the bus, I think. You can counter this or you can steal it. I don't really care. There we go. Counter it. Sounds good. Probably stealing it would have been better, but sure, whatever. It's probably not important. Mystic Sanctuary probably. Yep. Astrolabe. Sure. It's kind of annoying, but it's also fine, I guess. Can I draw something else to throw under the bus, please? Because I would not like to put this Dryad to get counter, actually. No, it's not something. For my opponent to draw 2 cards is really, really bad though, so I think I just have to throw this Dryad under the bus here. Yeah, that sucks. But I really don't want them drawing 2 cards there. If they draw 2 cards when they start getting ahead, then that things start spiraling out of control for us. But that'd be nice to like have found the castle or something like that. This is a Mordigo. Explosives for 3. Explore, PogChamp. holding Abyss with it in case we need to blow up an Ashiok end step, so we can instead blow up the Ashiok and then untap and Titan. Them getting another Archmage's Charm is kind of annoying, honestly. So best thing that can happen to us right here is, well, I guess we just pass. Cavern? Gust is pretty annoying here, though. Yeah, Eon 3 doesn't matter. Path to Exile. Wow, okay. So Forest, that's nice. So now I can play around. I don't have to play around that big sphere anymore, so that's pretty sweet. We're gonna do Field and Tolaria West. Start getting the zombie apocalypse going. So now opponent probably has to draw 2. I think I like our spot. Feels like one of the few ways that we get cheesed out of this game is with the combo. Urza. Sergio, thank you so much for that Twitch sub. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. 7th subscriber of the day, subscribing for 12 months, an entire year. Thank you so much, Sergio. Really appreciate it. Yeah, my opponent, they have not learned with the whole, you know, play my land before I spin my Urza thing. They've been struggling with that. One, two, three, and 4. So I think I probably have to pact right here. In order to play around counter magic. So we're going to transmute for pact, and I'm going to pact right now. We get got by Thoughtseize, but like, it's the difference between, you know, being got by a card that my opponent might draw versus being got by a card that my opponent can't draw if they want to. So I think that playing around Thoughtseize is worse than playing around the cards that I know my opponent has access to, right? Because if they have another Mystic Sanctuary, which they probably do, then we're gonna get got there. Also, my opponent seems to be slashing white instead of black. You see? You see? I'm basically a genius. I am basically a genius. Dryad win? Well, we can't, right? There's an Explosives on 3 over there. So going for Dryad doesn't seem too smart in my opinion. I'm just gonna win with zombies. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes. So my opponent has the draw 2 plus unknown. This is game 2. They draw 2. Maybe Shadowed Out? Maybe they're going to path move the trigger on the stack again? That would be nice. I don't think I want to bog them. I definitely want to Vesuva T-West again, I think. Just continue locking this one up. And I'm gonna play it tapped breeding pool. I guess I'm gonna play we can play Simic Growth. I think tapped breeding pool is gonna be better. This prevents me to get cheesed out. It prevents me getting cheesed out by like end of turn cryptic into untap and draw. What's the name of the thing? Damping Sphere. And here we're just gonna start throwing away zombies because we just want to clock my opponent. Have another Urza. What else? So you're gonna need something else. You have a ton of mana now. Thoughtseize. Alright, good to know that they are actually indeed playing Thoughtseize. Okay, so Ghost Quarter is in the deck. Good times, good times. So we're probably gonna be facing tap draw. I guess tap bounce or Mystic Sanctuary is probably what it will be. Tap all creatures, draw a card. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy. Wait, do they have Ceremonious Rejection or something? Wow. Okay. So I guess we just transmute for Blue Pact. We can't get killed because we have this, and we're gonna transmute for Blue Pact. So even if my opponent has another Cryptic, they can't. We just attack for lethal next turn. There we go. So my opponent's playing like Esper Urza, I guess. And they keep on playing the lands before they activate Urza. This is just mind-blowing at this point. I don't understand why they just keep doing this. I don't know why they keep doing that. It's crazy. It's the third time they got punished for the same sequence. That doesn't do anything, so we let that resolve. They can brainstorm, but yeah. Because they might find, if they find Cryptic, we counter. If they don't find Cryptic, if they have like Path or something, sure. They path this, then they take lethal. So I don't think this just does anything for them. I think this is just locked up at this point. Because they only have 4 mana, so... Yeah, they need a combo right then, and this is our way to stop the combo. So, yeah, like the Jace doesn't do anything. Either Gust my Titan. I'm gonna put it on the top. And now attack you for lethal. Got him. Yeah, they're just dead. I think my opponent was just like, you know, showing me the cards that they had in hand, I guess. Because that was... I'm pretty sure they knew that they were dead. So... Math is for blockers. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just surprised that they just, I don't know. Like I guess that they were not analyzing their plays, because it's just like I'm playing a land and then spinning Urza and then finding a land, which would have been okay, but like I played a land already, so I can't play it. And they had that happen 3 times over 2 games. Unkeepable hand. Down to 6. Down to 5. Good hand. We like this hand. Keep. We're gonna bottom this, and I guess we have to bottom Tolari West here, don't we? We just have to get a little bit lucky. We need to find the Titan. Golems? Yes. Karn is Golem. That is kind of the joke. Green mana. I guess it didn't need to be green mana, but whatever. Jando. El Jando. When Ren doesn't have a fetch land, it's a lot less powerful. It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good hit right there, I think. Pretty good hit. So we're gonna Susa, then we're gonna Vestige, float green, explore, gather more information, Valakut. I'm trying to think what I want to hold in hand. I think I'm going to hold the Vesuva in hand. And I'm going to bounce the Karnmulet Vestige, because if my opponent has a Liliana, this is what I'm going to pitch. Is Vestige just because of Karn, or is it better than Gemstone? This is the list that PuntThenWhine's played this past weekend. And he ended up going 9-0 in the Swiss of the Modern Challenge. So I'm just playing that list without changing a single card. Alright, so if we draw a Titan, we're probably gonna win. And then if we don't draw a Titan, these Planeswalkers are going to take over. Vesuva on Gogai Rot Farm. That's what I was going for. I guess I just play out my hand. Like I cannot raise this Liliana, right? So I think I'm just gonna play out my hand. We're playing to Colovan's command, but it's fine. It's whatever. Again, I'm trying to play around the cards that I see on my opponent's side of the battlefield, as opposed to the cards they could potentially draw. I'm the other one in tournament in Japan. Nice. I mean, it's a good deck. It's probably still one of the top tiers of the format. So, why isn't my opponent, if they have lands in hand, why aren't they plussing Liliana, discarding those lands, and then getting them back with Ren and 6? It's kind of blowing up my mind. Because they could have done the same thing last turn. Just be a AmuLIT before Prime the AmuLIT for some respect and for a Susan 44 lands. That's a good way to do it. If they minus Lily here, then I'm super happy about that. Sure, that's great for us. Yep, so here I'm comfortably at the hope I draw a Titan part of the game. Can I draw a Titan before my opponent beats me down with their stupid walkers? 4 Dryad takes up too many land slots. Nice. As a mark the ones he has done as complete. Yes. Wait, no. What do you mean 170 push-ups? No, that's a lie. That is a blatant lie. I have 40 push-ups to go. I've been doing them and not marking them because they have continued. Well, I guess I have 50 now. Can we draw a Primeval Titan, please? Pretty please. "17 requests not marked complete or 18 now?" Wait, what are you talking about, Aaron? What are you talking about? Is there a queue that I'm not aware of? Really? Also, my opponent, I guess they have lethal now. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. We moved to 5 and we still had a very, very real shot and we just like whiffed for a million turns. Oh no, they found the line. Alright. There's totally a Primeval Titan on top of her deck. Look at that. Anyway, Fujuki Bog, Ghost Squatter, Beast Within, and we don't want these members. Oh. Oh, really? Wow, that's brutal. Alright, so mark is complete. Mark is complete. 2, 3, 4, 5. And today I did 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did the deck, and we do the Asgard deck? Jeez, I have way more push-ups left than I thought. Holy crap. Alright. Yeah, so this is all the all the push-up that we have. Jeez, that's so many push-ups. I better get going, right? Ding! getting there. We're getting there, chat. It's gonna take a minute. It is gonna take a minute, but we're gonna get there. If nobody makes any terrible form, shut up, decoy. If nobody makes any more requests for push-ups, I might finish with this ones today. Otherwise, I'm done. I might not even, actually. How many is that? I think that's a lot. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's no way I'm doing 100 push-ups in what I have left. It's just not healthy. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not doing those push-ups. Don't worry about that. Those are not happening. Those are not happening today. Don't worry about that. That was more than 4K. I'm putting me below 60K. Wow. You have too much power, Aaron. You just have too much power. What are you gonna do with all that power? This is probably like the greediest hand I ever kept against John. Yes. Feels great. Interesting. If I were them, I would take the Explorer here. What is the deck tech for 5K? You just present me with a deck tech, and then I will tell you what I think about it. We will talk over like card choices and that kind of stuff. What in the abstract we could improve on. I think it's probably 100% correct. Unless their last card, one of their cards in hand is a Damping Sphere, it was definitely correct to take the Explorer there. No man should have all that power. No, it's unfair. Brother can't go to the gym because of COVID, and yesterday he came to my room and threw me over his shoulders and started to squat like I was a sacrifice. It was the weirdest moment of my life. Nice. Can you name illegal cards, creature types with cavern or spells of the bolts? No, you can't. You can only name creature types that have been that exist. That show up in at least one card. Was time from laughter. Nice. So best draw, probably Bounce Land. Probably for the remainder of the game, the best draw literally every turn is gonna be a Bounce Land, so. He did like 10 squats, then called me warm up and left. I'm not thicky enough. Wow, brutal. Can name cards are in any format now. They changed that a while ago, but it has to be a real card, yeah. Do you trust Bluetron the same shitball as Numbletron? What do you mean? I think that Bluetron is actually very underestimated. Ooh. Well, I guess we Dryad now. Because we drew Bounce Land, which is perfect. I'm only the bare minimum 2 cis. Oh, it's not thick. What about uncards? Do they count as any format? No, I think those are not legal. Name Golem with Cavern to play Karn. Yeah. I think I have done that. I think I have actually done that at least once. Liliana. Maybe a minus? It is a minus. This one is actually pretty close. I think I want to explore. Okay, so we're gonna play this and this. We can't Karn this turn, which kind of sucks. But my opponent will need to have 2 discard spells. What's the worst thing that can happen? Pillage / Fulminator. Yeah, so my opponent probably has a pillage there. I think I'm gonna pitch Summoner's back to the pillage. I'm gonna pitch the Summoner's back to the Liliana, I mean. Yeah, so here's pillage. Which kind of sucks. Could pack for Uro? Is that good? That's not good. That's just not good. Bounce the untap land, play Karn, win a minus just because I need another card in my hand. For explosives? Yeah, sure. I kind of cannot beat the Renault here. So here we're gonna pitch, I guess, the Vestige? Yeah. Yeah, the Vestige. Oh, well, actually... No, I didn't cyber an AmuLIT, so... Yes, I'm gonna pitch the Vestige. Because otherwise we could have minused for AmuLIT if I had sided out 1 AmuLIT. But I kind of have to blow up the Ren. In case, because I cannot beat my opponent casting Pillage every turn, so... Can I bog them? Yes, but if they pillage me again, I can't, right? Sure, that's actually really good for me. Thanks, opponent. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Terminate. Classic. Yes. Gonna get Bojuke Bog plus Field of the Dead. So now we have pressure for the walkers. And we get rid of the pillage and the Assassin's Trophy, which I cannot really beat, so. Also, they don't have that many cards in hand, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ew. So my opponent can Liliana here. And if they plus, I think I just packed for Uro. And then I can flash it back. Which seems like amazing value. Or I can just discard the Engineered Explosive. That's probably just better. No, actually, no, yeah, okay. I can just back for Titan. Okay, well that answers my question. That answers my question. Nice basic forest point. Back for Uro, baby. And they're discarding the last card because they didn't plus on the rend. So we know that they don't have an Ashiok, which can mess up with our plans. Yeah, we're gonna win this game. Pay. I'm 1 green mana short. Wait, what? Even before my opponent top decks Ashiok right now. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. Cover no souls on I would probably be the best. Is there a reason why we shouldn't have played Uro there? Because we don't have double green and double blue. It's just mana consideration issues. So this is going to exile 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I guess prime time so I can't get surgical? Sure. Too strong. That was nice, Uro. Good job. Good job. Any consideration transmitted the T West that was drawn from Vesuva for Bob? I mean, we would have transmitted for a bounce land just because it puts more mana in play, if anything. But like, I'm not afraid of the Croxa, right? Like just playing the Karn is just better. We Karn minus for Lattice for Lattice for Wormcoil, and my opponent just is done. Sure, this sand is fine. It's not great, especially with my opponent having turn 1 discard, but starting with this, if you're giving us 6 mana, this giant opponent has an interest in winning this. Yeah, they have made some careless plays. Let's put it that way. Here you probably have to take the steerings. Real American bacon. Come again, opponent? Yikes. Big yikes. We're gonna get the Windsweep Heath because I might need to trust me at some point. Too bad that we drew our 60th card. That kind of sucks. I'm gonna play this because I want to play around Ashiok, which would be very good right now if my opponent has an Ashiok. Just blank half of my hand, I guess. Pseudo blank this too. Yeah, Ashiok would be very good right here. I'm from Italy and I can speak Italian. I have learned one thing in life is that pineapple on pizza is a big no-no. Yeah, I would kind of have to agree with that. But, you know, I just don't want to hate it out. Why didn't they take T-Rings? I don't know. I'm just really confused. Yeah. Yep. Is my opponent an Ashiok minus? Make your bets. Make your bets, chat. Is my opponent an Ashiok minus on you? Kind of opponent. Yep, they are. Classic. Well, they did get our Ashiok, so that sucks. They did get our Beast Within, I mean. In fact, they're playing Kroxa. Like, that's the part that I don't understand. Why don't people sit down and they're like, okay, let's think about this for a second. What am I gaining by minusing on my opponent? Literally nothing. What am I getting by minusing on myself? Oh wait, I can actually sure. If I minus on myself, I can actually go ahead and, you know, like mill the Kroxa, which would be good for me because it's basically card advantage. And I of course get grossly punished by just drawing more and more Summon Respect. Also, my opponent had a Thoughtseize and I had 2 blanks and they chose to take one of my blanks instead of taking a real card. What did they gain? Information? Yeah, but the information is worthless if it's game 3. Like, this is the last game that we're gonna play. Like, information doesn't do anything. If this were game 2 and my opponent is like about to lose the game or something, I would understand it a little bit more. But as is, it's just... I can't really do anything. Construction criticism, yeah. I mean, it's just like... It's just a matter of thinking, right? It's like taking a second and actually... Taking a second and thinking like why you're doing things. Instead of like, oh, look at this. This has an ability. I should probably activate it. It's just like, that's not how Magic works. That's just not how the game works. Sometimes it's just very correct for you to just not do anything. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I'm just drawing brick after brick after brick, so... I guess that they're kind of drawing bricks too. Karn, please. Please let me punish my opponent. Yes! Yes! Oh, baby. Thank you so much. I love that this command is relevant again. Should we worm or should we ballista? I think I'm just gonna worm here. Although I guess I could ballista and I have a guaranteed answer to the Ashiok, which is kind of nice. Let's not mess around. Let's get the card that they can't beat. Because I cannot haste the Titan. Field is probably gone as well. Bolt my Karn, you got it. Rain and Ticks, sure. Catacombs. They play it out, sure. Brett K, thank you for the host. So Uro's still there. We have 3 prime times. Field is still there. Explosives. Dryads and 2 Karns. Alright, cool. Guess I should have gone a walking ballista, huh? Too bad we can't E on 3. Yeah, would have been nice. My opponent totally top decked another Ashiok, right? They totally top decked another Ashiok. Pillage my land. Semi-Gross Chamber will be the best draw here. Sure. I don't have Needle. Needle is definitely the card that I miss the most in this list. Coding on Lily, no, because my opponent just pings the Karn and then the Lily is active again. So coding doesn't do anything. So what I think the line is, I'm just gonna plus on run AmuLIT and just attack my opponent's Liliana probably. Yeah, minus keeping a card in hand was definitely tempting. But like I'm just going to have this Uro take over. And now I actually have, like, the Karn is gonna be able to get back something if I want to. I can even explode this. Oh, that's just incredible. I mean, we didn't need for this to happen because we were going to explode this on 2. But this definitely makes things a lot easier. So we can't haste. Semi-growth chamber field. And we should take over from here. This game was almost problematic at one point. Yeah. So what I was going to do is I was going to explode this on 2. I guess we have to Uro first. So we Uro first, then we minus for explosive, blow it up on 2. And then Liliana just doesn't do anything. And we have an Uro, a Titan, and 2 zombies in play. I'm pretty sure we didn't need a Titan. That Uro was just going to get there anyway, but... That Maelstrom pulse though, jeez. So turn 3 Karn with Azusa and a Titan. Okay, okay. Get behind this. No, I wanted to bounce land again, and then the Uro can bounce something else if I want to. But I needed a double. I needed double green, double blue. Do you think a Crucible in Cyber is a good idea with all the land destruction in the format right now? That's a good question, Larry. And personally, I like. Sure, let's play that. I personally like ramming up over Crucible, because in the matchups where you want it, you really want it, and you don't want to have to resolve the Karn before you're actually able to get access to that card. So, Mountain. Is this a Prowess hand? Wow. This is just an awful Prowess hand. Matchup is horrible and we're on the draw, so it probably won't matter, but jeez, this is a bad hand for my Prowess opponent. Well, okay, new plan. So we're gonna be on the Azusa plan. So next turn Azusa, following turn Primetime. Yes, that's actually great for me. My opponent using a crash through for basically minimal value, it's great for me, because this is probably like a single card that I'm afraid of the most out of the Prowess deck. I guess Kingfin is the one that I'm afraid of the most, but this is the second one. Yes! PogChamp. Play this tapped, play this, pass to you. Goal here is obviously going to be try to resolve it from Evil Titan. Well, that's great for us. Them spending a ball to kill an Azusa is really good for us. Another Lava Dart. That should not be enough, right? Well, that's pretty good, though. As long as they don't find a crash through. Okay, so life gain is going to be worse than zombies. So how do I maximize my zombie production? I guess I just throw away this Titan, right? And then try to win with a Worm Coil next turn. Okay. So we're definitely getting field and... well, I guess we could get Tolaria West too. Nah, it's just better to get something else. So I guess we're gonna get Garrison. Radiant Fountain. Replay Fountain. It sucks that I couldn't get Vesuva there to copy zombies, but... what do you think about 4 Explorer, 3 Azusa, or Cat 3 Scout, 1 Karn? I mean, it's been working out this well, pretty well like this. I maybe would like to have another Azusa. That's the only thing I've thought so far. What Punt made sense in terms of like needing like the bottleneck being threats over ramp, but at the same time I think he might have gone maybe 1 ramp spell too short. Because like I'm right now in a situation where I'm not entirely comfortable cybering out all my scouts against John and decks like that, and even against Mono Red Prowess. Like I just don't have enough. I don't have access to enough ramp spells post board in a matchup that's like so fast and so aggressive, right? See if my opponent can present lethal right here. Basically, they need crash through. If there's no crash through involved, then I don't care what my opponent does. If they do have a crash through though, then I might die. I'm new to MTGO. Mostly 3-2 and 4-1 good. That's good though. That's pretty good though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana total. So I think only the Titan's gonna get in there. I'm going to bounce Radiant Fountain here. We're gonna see what my opponent does first. They take it. Okay. So then I'm going to play Radiant Fountain, gain 2 more life, make 1 more zombie, and then just play Worm Call. And this should be locked up, I want to say. My opponent's gonna need some really good stuff. Alright, crash through? Because that's the only way that we're still playing. No crash through. Alright, yeah, so the game is done now. Game should be done right now. Sweet. Okay, so we want these, we want that, and this, and I guess we want this. We don't want these. We don't want these. Let's try it out. Well, this is too slow. Yeah, it's too slow. I mean, your opponent has 1 2s for 1, right? If you want to kill a 1 2 for 1, then you're spending 4 mana to kill a 1 2 for 1. It's just not a good rate. Ballista is good when your opponent is playing X1s, and the Prowess deck is not playing X1s. I wonder what happened to Titan Shift, man. I wonder what happened to Titan Shift. It used to be a fine deck, and now it's just virtually unplayable, basically. How do I feel about looking metal floating in the wish world? It's just a necessity. This is Snapkeep, by the way. Snapkeep. We're gonna lose to a bunch of things, but like, kind of is what it is, right? We can only beat so many things. Yes! Yes! We're gonna get him, chat. So I guess I want the amulet here. What want my opponent to do? Like, I mean, they know I have an amulet in hand and I didn't play it out, so clearly I have something going on here, but maybe I should have Vesu on my own. Oh, yes. Why not bounce down into Dismember into Vesu or bounce down next turn? Yeah, I could have done that. But then, like, my opponent basically spent a turn to play an Abrade, which is just great for me. Alright, so we die to Blood Moon, and we, unless my opponent has like an extremely explosive turn, we should be good. They need a really explosive turn though. Yes. And that guy's just not quick enough. Yeah, I guess this is free. It's bullying my opponent right here. Nah, this is actually fine because I have the Vesua in hand, so I would actually need to double Titan to win. So I guess I'm not bullying nobody. Feel less bad now. Float, 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 float. Bounce this, bounce this. Double strike. And this. Double strike here. Lethal EU. Sick. 3-0. Push-ups time. Can't see them. Oh, I forgot to fix the camera. Those count though. 10 push-ups have been done. We're playing against delicacies. I can basically never ever beat delicacies. We don't see that didn't really happen. Yes, yes they did. Does he end good against blue black Urza? There's a delay in terms of the push-up delivery, so you're just gonna have to wait for those. I don't think this hand is good enough to keep Urza, especially on the draw. We're gonna need something better. Ugh. Well, I guess we keep this. Ugh, man. We're super dead. What do I have stocked up? Apparently there's like a queue. I didn't know about this, but there's a queue with requests. And I have like 1 million to go yet. Still. It's brutal. I'm never gonna be done with that. Scout. Steering. So I guess if I find Cavern, we might be onto something, but I don't. Do I need the amulet? I guess I probably actually do need the amulet. If I watch you do push that kind of exercise while I eat my pizza, yes, yes it does. It does count. Masterfully not playing into the command, easy. Well, that's brutal. Well, I guess that we're fine here, actually. So we can dry it now? Got him. Remember that turn where I did not play my Dryad into my opponent's Archmage's Charm, chat? Remember that turn? Let's say it was good. It worked out. Working out my osmosis will become one with this sweat. Well, my goal is to do this very, very, spread. So I just don't need to, I don't need to ever break a sweat. That's the goal, basically. Huh. Well, I can't play around Rebuke. So if my opponent has Rebuke here, we just get God, but Deprive would also suck. They do get to untap with Jace there. And they have a Cryptic in hand that I know of. Yeah, this is Urza. Jeez, we just cannot draw a playable card, huh? It's getting frustrating, man. Just keep. Now it gets countered. Yeah. And now we start falling behind. Now they untap with an active Jace. Ugh. And I know for a fact they have a cryptic. Oh no, they don't have a cryptic in hand. They used it. So I need to draw a cavern off the top. That's the only way that we can remain in this game. Yep. Probably cavern off the top doesn't even do it at this point. I think I guess I have to jam? I mean, this just doesn't do anything. I cannot beat my opponent's counter magic and stuff. I know this time they've been oh no, I also misclicked. Oh yeah, this game is over now. I also misclicked. Yep. Game's done. We're done here. I definitely wanted to float mana there. Well, at least I never know if I should pronounce his name Eli or Eli or. Yeah, at least they're being kind and they're just gonna kill me quickly here. Losing to Urza, yeah. I mean, this deck is basically unwinnable for us. They have another Wur? Yeah, okay, we're done. Yeah, it is Delicacies. He actually has been streaming, which is really nice. He's been streaming a fair amount. One of these, we're gonna shave on some of these. One of these, one of these. Eli Cassis is a very, very good player. I think he won multiple GPs. He top 8'd the Pro Tour not long ago. And he's just an overall really, really good player. I think he's in the Rivals League, if I'm not mistaken. Well, we're keeping this hand. So we have turn 1 AmuLIT. Kind of like to bottom this. Mic volume is too low? It shouldn't be. Like, I'm not... Is it too low? I can raise it, but I think it's fine. I mean, I haven't changed my configuration. All right, we can raise it. We can raise it. Let me figure out how. I think from here. Here. Ha ha ha. There we go. It's that louder. Hopefully that's louder. Sweet. All right, so we would like to not get thought seized here. That would be the best. Would be awesome to not get thought seized here. Oh, look at that. So lucky. Huh, Serum Visions. I don't remember him playing Serum Visions. That's new. They kept top? Jeez. Azusa. Or another sexy man, sure. So they probably have exactly 2 deprives here, Aether Gust. Okay. Can bottom that fella. Maybe I should have played my lands before I did anything. I kind of got there. I should have definitely played my lands before I did anything. Super got there. I was trying to play around Deprive, and like by playing around Deprive, I got by Aether Gust. Feels bad, man. He changed for Aether Gust against me? Nice. Feels bad, man. Okay, counter target spell. It's just another streamer and I was able to listen to the person just fine, but you are low. I don't know. Yeah, that's possible. It's possible for sure. All right, so 1 blue mana, so nothing we need to really worry about here. So I guess I Karn and I minus for another AmuLIT. I could also Karn and plus. Another alternative would be to just Beast within the Urza right now. I think I'm gonna go with that. Make Amulet a creature to assert dominance. Yeah, so he can die to push. Sounds good. Just new Mike thinks it. Yeah, I know. Feels bad, man. So Thought's here is kind of not the end of the world. I guess that if they have another Gust, they're gonna take the Karn, and then they're gonna Gust my Titan. They Gust my Titan though. What is this? Mystic Sanctuary? For Charm. D-click. That's gross. Jeez, he's changed his list a lot since the last time I played against him. Let's draw a Titan off the top just to, you know, just to punish. Just leave me with the click. So I can play Explosives and blow it up for 0. Or I can Ballista, block ping. I think I'm gonna Ballista. Ping the Vendilion click. It's easier for me to answer the discards. And I want to get something that I can use right now because next turn we might, like my opponent has Archmage's Charm active, so another Urza. Oh, that's disgusting. Alright, so I cannot stop the Karn from dying now. Alright, explosive stuff. I guess they have a charm in hand, so it doesn't matter. This is brutal. So I need another Karn or explosive, so my opponent is basically gonna have infinite dudes. Infinite counter magic now. They gain control of my AmuLIT? Okay. It's a weird time to do that. Don't fully understand that. Oh, it's just like one extra artifact for them? I guess. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they can draw this. Ugh. Just too much. It's just too much stuff. It's also one more mana for Urza, which is kind of hilarious. Hey there, Gust! Got him! Got him! No targets for that one. Feels good, man. Probably gonna get back the Archmage's Charm. Okay, but they can't draw here. Oh, they did draw, never mind. Alright, so if I top deck exactly Primeval Titan. If I top deck exactly Primeval Titan, we have a shot. But I need to top deck exactly Primeval Titan right now. So this is 4, 8, 11, 12. So, Primeval Titan, right now. Yes! 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 Yes, chat. Yes, I still think it's not enough though, unfortunately for us. Because my AmuLIT is gone now. And we don't have Radiant Fountains in our deck. So it's still not enough. But it was exciting at least. Yeah, they still have lethal. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I cited out my Radiant Fountain. Yeah, I don't think I had outs. I'm just too far away from field. GG, silly. GG's. I don't think I've ever beaten him on stream. I think I've beaten him like maybe like once or twice off stream, but like never on stream. It's very good. It's very, very good. 80% win rate, exactly. Can't keep this. No main deck Kalni? What are you talking about? What year are you in, 9041? What year are you in? We haven't played Kalni in the main deck for months now. Maybe a year at one point? 2008? I mean, maybe just got off a time machine or something. I don't know. Who am I to judge what year you're on, right? Sweet. Bottom this, bottom this. That's the line. Bottom this. Yeah. I think I'm actually gonna AmuLIT on one. Just playing around like discard spell or removal. Because now if I draw a Dryad, I can Dryad plus Scout. And like this still is a turn 3 Titan. Regardless. I guess it's not. Oh. Hello. Well, I regret my decision immediately for obvious reasons. Multi 5 turn 3 Titan, PogChamp. Is there a go-to version of the list you would recommend to people new to just picking up the deck? Yeah, something that doesn't have Karn. So probably something like this. Something like this probably is where I would start. You can take a quick screenshot. And then I'll go back to the match. My buddy has a Susa though. I wish I had a Susa. Steerings. Castle. Doesn't really change anything, I don't think. It just has more mana for them. Like they have Titan Second Pact. My opponent has a lot more mana than I do. I hate being behind on mana. So I don't know if they have Ghost Quarter or not. I don't. So that probably puts me at a disadvantage. I'm gonna get Field to Larry West, kind of like to, I guess, distract my opponent. They have so much more mana than I do. Like, so much more mana. So they go here is for my opponent to not have it. If I can manage it so my opponent doesn't have it, that would be great. 2, 3, 4. Next turn we pact for Dryad. And then we do the thing. I think that having been on the play, we should be ahead, but probably not by much. The tightest play is my opponent not having it. Exactly. That's the line. That's the line I choose to take. Okay, it looks like my opponent has it. Feels bad, man. Oh wait, they didn't float mana there? Ooh. You should have it better wishing they don't have it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. Wow, they don't even have to pack for it. So lucky. I just realized my Titans are M12. Really? All of them? I thought they were M11. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. I don't want to trade Titans. So... sad face. I wonder if they have GQ or not. Yeah, this is PuntThenWhine's list. Do we need to spend you to exile for that crime against my mother? Yeah. Also supply from the Facebook group? What do you mean? WTF A54? I guess if they have packed in the main deck, I'm kind of screwed. No blocks. That party's easy. Ghost Squatter. They do have Ghost Squatter. See? My next level play of making it enticing for my opponent to use to waste the Ghost Squatter there. Paying off. Summoner's Pact. That doesn't win. Okay, so now we should be good to go, I think. If they do have Pact of Negation, I think I just get got. Oh no, I could just go squatter them if they do have. Oh no, I don't. I cannot go squatter them. Brutal. Some Titan on Titan violence. Feels bad, man. To be fair, it does feel kind of nice to like set something up and for that setup to actually work out. It feels nice. It feels nice. Just to be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to set up this field of the dead that it's going to totally kill you. And then you're like, well, gotcha. Delicate. Debated. When nature's call run, indeed. What if I feel like I'm too threat dense? I feel like on the draw I won't force more. Show it this. They have to answer field or they get popped onto stuck between rock and a hard place. They don't really need to answer the field. Field is not doing anything. They can outfield me because they have more mana. Sure. Super medium hand, but turn one scout, turn to explore. It's like okay, I guess. Just gonna draw into stuff. Maybe I should have mulligan further. Being on the draw in the mirror. Yeah, I might have to mulligan a little bit further here, I think. Yeah, I don't think. Unfortunately, this I'm mulligan down to 5. I don't think I can force and get away with it. Like I don't think I can take the 2 for 1. Oh, my opponent says, hi, big fan here. Hello. Thanks. All right, that's not a bad draw. It's not a bad draw at all, chat. Not a bad draw. My opponent's draw seems to also be pretty good. Yep. So they have turf. So their hand is turf plus unknown. And my opponent hand seems pretty dope. Rot farm. Okay, so we're gonna start here. Then we're gonna do this. Develop my man a little bit. Steerings for second amulet. Okay. Just have to out amulet my opponent over here. So next turn we should have exactly enough mana. Oh, okay. So if they have Ghost Squatter, I guess I lose here. That's a never didn't have it kind of draw. Kind of, right? It worked out nicely, but... Wow, they didn't even make it uncounterable? No respect. No respect for my poor old Stacy over here. No respect whatsoever. The good thing is they can't get Ghost Squatter, so that's good. Because if they get Ghost Squatter, they die to their pact on upkeep. So they haste. I actually think they might have one more SSL land drop, now that I think about it. So maybe they can still go Squatter. They do? Yeah, okay, so then they're fine. 4-1 and 3-2 with the Thought Knot in the side. Was very surprised by how good they were, trying out different things since I can't afford Karns and Urza and MTGO. Yeah, that makes sense. Trying different things is always good. How are you fixing the mana for Thought Knots here? Because if you tell me that with this mana base you're casting Thought Knot Seers, I don't believe you. Breeding Pool and Tolari West. Okay. We'll take 9 here. And I guess second main they're going to transmute. They might transmit for blue pack, but if they do, they can't pay for it. So I need to draw another Titan though. I don't have enough damage to kill them. They can just chump. Imagine if I have Tag Edge here, that would be glorious. Copying the 5-0 list. incorrect cavern and incorrect bounce land. Feels bad, man. They do have the correct titans, though. Apparently, I do have the incorrect titans. I should change my titans. My opponent is struggling to find a line that will get them there. Or so it seems, at least. I know they have a Tolerius in hand, and I think I don't know anything else. I think I don't have anything else. Non-M11 Titan are 20% less likely to be doubling. That's a fact. That is a fact, actually. I did the math. And I'm pretty sure those are the numbers. Beast Within Stacy. That's gross. Alright, so now we need like an Azusa even. Very smart from my opponents. They did leave themselves dead to my own Beast Within. Can I cheese a win here? I don't think I can, right? I'm just dead. Just Dobbs right here. Oh yeah, they have Stronghold in hand. That's what I know about. Yeah, I'm just Dobbs here. Sweats for the wrong set type. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. Can't even transmit without the Stacy being alive. Very smart of my opponent to kill the Stacy there. On the draw, I like Karn over Force. On the play, I mean. This hand is just too slow for the mirror. Just doesn't do anything. Oh man, this one is hard to bust up, especially with Ghost Quarter, but I think I have to go to 5. Yeah, this is 4, I guess. I guess I just have to get lucky at this point. I honestly don't think I can find a better hand than this on 4. It would have to be like AmuLIT, Titan, Bounce Land, basically, and I have to draw into an Azusa. It's just like I just don't have enough cards to go down to 4. It's just too low. So my opponent also went to 5 though. So I guess my out is for my opponent to also have a pretty dysfunctional hand, and that our dysfunctional hand can outfunction my opponent's dysfunctional hand. We found the line again. We found the line. All right. All right. No one drop. That's what we need to happen. Okay, more bounce land. That's also what we need to happen. Unfortunately, it's the one that we don't like, but still, better than nothing. Okay. Please don't beast within me, bro. Is that the line? Please don't beast within me. Please don't beast within me. Draw is definitely the line here. Is there any alternative card in the main deck works for game plan? Since I can't own cards, I was thinking about main deck trackers, but I'm sure. No, it's just better to play something that just doesn't worry about that at all. Something like this. Well, that's interesting. Beast on beast action incoming. Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like what we got going on here. All right. So my opponent would have needed to be a madman and just sandbag the land. No, they just top deck that Civic Growth Chamber. Why not Vestige for Karn? Because I need more lands in order to Primeval Titan. Wait, what? Oh no! This is my... Oh. Wow. Brutal missequence there. Yikes. They were holding on to that amulet, huh? No, opponent! You tapped the castle! No. I mean, at this point, they have to have something. Last card in hand. I guess it could be a Titan. This game is becoming pretty silly, honestly. This game is kind of becoming pretty silly. I mean, I don't know what their last card in hand is, so it might not be a Titan. And if it's not a Titan, then I guess just like messing around is an okay line. Beast within my Simic Growth Chamber. Okay. Another Beast within. So I guess I have to Beast within their Simic Growth Chamber here. And then play this. Oh, I actually missequenced that. I should have copied my opponent's Simic Growth Chamber. Probably not gonna matter because I have a Dryad here, but definitely a slight mistake there. Yeah, Vesuva first, then with the trigger. Vesuva first, copy my opponent's Simic with the trigger on the stack. We beast within them. Always forget to put my opponent's land when it is better, but we should need to this. Yeah, you can always copy your opponent's land. It does come up in non-zero all the time. Honestly, it actually comes up fairly often. I think I have to get coding here. Though I am getting it right now, but I might not play it out this coming turn. And I might, if my opponent makes some attacks, I might actually Explosives on 3, blow everything up. Yeah, coding doesn't really do much here. Because my opponent has so many like ramp dudes that coding by itself just doesn't do enough. We still need some help. Stacking with everything. Okay. Easy blocks here. Another Dryad. Well, now we don't really have a choice, so. But like we're basically, if my opponent draws a bounce land, we are gonna lose basically. I guess they need to have a Titan in hand already. So that also, but. All right, so next turn I'm gonna blow up 3 drops. Honestly, I couldn't. Never mind. This turn I'm gonna blow up. They got there. Feels bad, man. They got there. I might be able to make them lose the back trigger. I guess we have to wait and see what they do here first. They have so many land drops though. Yeah, they should be able to set it up. They still have 2 more land drops. We just needed them to whiff 1 more turn. Or for us to draw a bounce land or on any of that time. Those were the 2 things that should have happened. So they have a Rot Farm, Stronghold in hand. They're not going to be able to trigger Valakut this way though. Who are they attacking? right, going for the conservative line. Coming at Karn. Let's say I block everything. Block, block, and block. That is enough so that Karn doesn't take any damage. And I'm actually trading with the Titan. And then I can minus 2 Karn to... Yeah, I actually like this a lot. Yeah, this I like this a lot, actually. So we block here with everything. Karn doesn't take anything, and we trade with Titan. And I guess my opponent has removal. They might have removal too. Now we can minus 3. Like, we can minus to get explosives. And then we blow it up on 3. And my opponent has nothing plus minus except for 1 card in hand. And they have to spend their next turn paying for Pact. Yeah, this is definitely the line. They still have 1 unknown in hand. Yes, they have a Rot Farm and a Stronghold. I mean, if they have another Titan here, then just like GG's, right? But they pacted for the first Titan, so it's not as likely for them to have a second one. Yeah. That is the line. Explosives for 3. Just can never find another land. Jeez. Blow it up. Pass the turn. They pay for Pact. Steal an upkeep. We're going to coding the Rot Farm. And now we know about Boros in hand. Boros. Alright, so Boros in hand plus unknown. Can we find a land, please? Any land. Come on. Come on. This is pretty insane, honestly. Well, I can't stop Titan mana, so I might as well stop them from hasting. Yeah. So I think I just have to go for this. I literally could not stop them from having Titan mana. So I might as well stop them from attacking me. If I play another Karn, does that matter? I can blow up AmuLITs, but that doesn't really do anything. I only want to play another Karn if it does anything, basically. And I don't think it does, so I'm just going to play a Scout here. Next Karn from... Yeah, Ballista doesn't do anything in this board. Like, a Ballista is not going to get there, right? Like, my opponent we just lock them out somehow. Or we draw a land and I can finally play this stupid Primeval Titan that has been sitting in my hand for like a really long time now. So, that's basically the thing, right? But I don't care about a Ballista. That's just not doing anything for me. Until they have another Titan. Alright, so they have Rot Farm plus Unknown. Jeez. That took a really long time. Multi 5 gets there, baby. Multi 5 gets there. Wow, that was wild. That was a game for sure. AmuLIT indeed, my friend. AmuLIT indeed. Business as usual. Yeah, just a good old 80%, you know. What did I play against? We played against Mono Red Prowess, Blue Black Urza, AmuLIT, and I don't remember the other two. I think one of them was Eldrazi. Can't remember. But yeah, this is a nice list. Well, not this one. This one. This is a nice list. I think it does. I think Karn is just very good. I mean, we saw over this league how good Karn was. Against John was one of the things that we played against. Yeah. I just really like Karn right now. I just really like Karn. WTFA54, thank you for the follow. I just think that Karn is in a really good spot right now. I think that the nice thing that this list has is we are losing a little bit on the toolboxy aspect of things with Ghost Quarter and Bojukubo in the sideboard. So there are some situations that will happen that we will really struggle with. But we kind of make up for it by playing the full 4 copies of Karn, which means that, for example, we will be able to destroy our opponent's lands somewhat a little bit more reliably thanks to Liquid Metal Coating, and we will be stopping our opponent's graveyard somewhat reliably thanks to Grafdigger's Cage. Played Chalice instead of Ballista for a while before trying Punt's list. It's kind of nice being able to put it on one. Yeah, it's just like it blocks so much of your deck anyway. I was never a fan of Chalice in the sideboard. I am definitely a big fan of Biting Needle, which I did miss today a little bit. Biting Needle is definitely very good in the sideboard. But yeah, I don't know. Ballista was kind of okay. I mean, let's be fair though. Like my Jund opponent where Ballista was great against, if they had not been minusing Ashiok on me for no reason whatsoever, then the Ballista would not have been able to answer the Ashiok. So, you know, kind of take it with a grain of salt, because if we had been playing against somebody that knows that milling me with Ashiok is just like terrible value, then the Ballista wouldn't have been game winning against John like it was. So that is definitely something to take into account. And yet one more example of why minus in Ashiok against AmuLIT is it's just not good EV. It's just not a good move. Just please just stop doing it. I've seen a few pros claiming that Karn is complete trash in AmuLIT. That game showed that it isn't. I mean, yeah, like Karn, like Edgar and Will, they are not fans of Karn. I've always been a believer in Karn. I think it's actually great. And if you're building your deck properly, it actually has a lot of value and it has a spot. And right now, it's probably a situation where maybe it is just good. Maybe it's just fine. And maybe it is a way to... maybe it is one of the more powerful ways to build AmuLIT right now. I think this is very anti-Karn, but everyone has their own playstyle. Exactly, yeah, it's fine. And Dilks has a lot of success without playing Karn, and I have a lot of success playing Karn, so it's just kind of whatever. Everybody will always do whatever they feel like it's better. Didn't matter, essentially we get the long game versus the next one Chalice. Yeah, I don't think the Chalice is a good cyber card. If anything, you want something that is really like game over, like against Storm and stuff, or ad nauseam, like Trinisphere, I guess. Everyone does have their own spot. Yeah, like one again. I feel like if you get to Karn plus Chalice, home versus opponents, they won't win that game. Exactly. That's kind of the point, right? Because if you're getting Karn and you are able to minus to get Chalice, if you're not already dead, then Wormcoil is going to take over just as Chalice would. Conversation for Crucible in the Wishword. Yeah, I talked about it. I think that it's just not good enough. And if you do want that effect, while I was testing, and while I was testing having that effect in my deck, Raminab just proved to be better consistently because you're able to just pact for it in the matchups where you want it, and you don't need to have resolved the Karn first in order to get the effect. So I don't think that Crucible is good. If you want that kind of effect, you should just be playing Raminab Excavator. What would you want to bring Crucible in against? I mean, it's like you bring it against all the decks that want to destroy your lands, and it's actually a reasonable plan against Tron. Trying everything. I mean, I even tried Adventure Simples. Yeah, I did that yesterday, and I don't ever want to do that again. I never want to do that again. It was awful. Do you need it to force a vigor? More than a Piting Needle. So the thing with Force of Vigor is that when it is good, it's just like mind-blowingly good. So that is the only thing with Force. It's like when you need it, you really need it. So let's look at my Karn list and see if there's any changes that we might want to make. I could see this shaving on Scout and Azusa and adding one more Explorer. Explorers were great this league. Explorers were so good this league, it's crazy. As far as the mana base goes, maybe we can shave a Breeding Pool, add a Vestige. I would like to stick to 3 castles. Would definitely like to stick to 3 castles. Then we can cut disputes here. Something like this. Ghost Quarter in the main deck. What would you recommend? Yeah, I would recommend this. Something like this if you don't want to buy Karns. This would be my starting point. Honestly, to this list, I could see doing something like this too. We definitely want... I guess the dispute is actually good in this version because we don't have Karn, so we really need to answer Ashiok. So basically then becomes kind of a necessity. I could see something like this. Basically, except so go Bog in the main deck and Ghost Quarter in the sideboard, but Ghost Quarter is an untap source on 1. So if I consider these to be equal, quote unquote, in the metagame, then I would always, if there's a Hogak metagame, I would basically be playing this over this, and but in the abstract, basically, considering that if these would be abstractly the same power level, then I think I would always prioritize Ghost Quarter because having access to extra and tap sources on 1 to play your AmuLIT is very important. I think Maybok better is better right now. That's why I choose it. Yeah, if that's what you think, that's perfectly fine. 2K, yeah, Neo brand, Druid decks, etc., etc. Even the Breach deck really struggles with Grafdigger's Cage. One more card, we're fine with 3. I've always been just okay with having 3 cards. Being Karn flooded can be a real issue, and that very, very rarely happens when you have a list like this. The only thing I could see is maybe adding another Tularia West. That's the only thing I could consider changing. But at that point, I would need to cut a castle, and I kind of would not want to cut a castle, basically. Anything over Uro? You mean in this list? Yes, like probably Obstinate Baloth or Tireless Tracker, one of those, probably Obstinate Baloth. Because otherwise you can't really beat mono red Prowess. Tatioba Benthic Druid, that's cute. Yeah, I think it's terrible. I think that Tatioba is just not very good. It's cute though. Tireless Tracker is what you want though. If you want to play a version like this is what Benigo Liardo is showing me. Jeez, why do this whole like resizing thing is super annoying. Yeah, this is just probably not good. This is good though, but I'm just not sure this is better than just playing Karn. I like for Explorers with Tireless Tracker because it enables the pattern of Explorer on turn 2, and then on turn 3 you play Tracker plus land, so you get immediate value. Yeah, this is definitely a way that you can go for sure, 100%. Don't like second delegate, but that's besides the point, that's just me. Yeah, this is fine. This looks fine to me. Perfectly fine way to build a deck. Boil so you can destroy your own islands when you have a Dryad in play. That's the one that I don't like too much. Don't love that one. Everything else is nice. It looks fun. But yep, that is gonna be it for me today. I will be back tomorrow and probably like every single day ever. Probably every day I will be streaming unless I want to take like a break during the weekend, but I will for sure be streaming every day during this kind of during these times. So don't forget to like and subscribe and all the good stuff. And if you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribe, follow me. Thank you.